Hey guys, welcome back to another video. First of all, I want to ask, how are you doing or how have you been doing? It has been a while since my latest video, and it's because life has been a little bit hectic for me. I have since latest episode graduated university, gone into unemployment, and other stuff, and I'm going to be chatting a little about these things. But if you look at where we are starting where we left off. I have removed everything down to the level I wanted to. And my plan for today was start building on this base and do an episode about that. But let me tell you this, and some could say I have been procrastinating, and I'll admit to it because I didn't know where to start. And then, you try to procrastinate these projects and stuff. And I've been doing that. But even though I might have been procrastinating, I have gathered a lot of deep slate because I know I'm going to use a lot of that and some copper. And as well as some other things I'm going to show you throughout this episode. And this is going to be a little bit of a chatty episode. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. So I hope you're on for it. And I'm really excited for being back. I'm going to try, as I say, every episode, try to be more consistent. But first of all, let me show you what I have been up to. I've been AFKing a bit at the gold farm to give Knight some gold because he needs that for his base. And I also AFK'd at the Guardian farm because we needed some blocks there as well. I built a tree farm both for normal tree and netherwood. As you can see, I have a lot of warp stem, and as well to fuel those farms I needed a bone meal farm, so I built that first of all. I'm showing a bit in a weird order. And then as well, I made a skeleton farm just to get some additional bone meal while I was in the area AFKing anyways. But those farms have been very efficient, giving me a lot of wood, which I'm gonna need. And as well, another project we're gonna be working on today is the frogs. So I gathered the tadpoles, grew them up in each area. As you can see here, I have to the left the snow, middle plain, and then the right savanna. So I get each temperate of frogs, and I bred a bunch just to make sure I have enough if I'm gonna lose any in transportation or whatever unlucky thing can happen. But now I'm standing here in the area with my buddy turtle, which we have a bunch of apparently in this area, and I'm gonna show you what the plan is for the froglight farm. And as you probably can now see in the back, there's 3 rooms I caved out in the side of the creeper farm area where I'm gonna be building the froglight farms. And you can see there's a color of each frog light, and that's going to represent each type of frog. There's going to be placed in here with a minecart layer under to collect all the slime, and then the layer where the powdered snow and the frogs are going to be standing. And as you can kind of see, it's kind of a big room. It's a concept I'm inspired by a lot of other frog lights farms, and because we have the whole silk touch farms, then we can then choose to silk touch magma cubes and then take them in. That's why we've been collecting them over the last couple of episodes. So I'm excited to do it. I kind of have an idea. As you can see, I kind of lined it out a bit. I still have to add some concrete and other details. I'm not going to be doing a time lapse of it. I think it will be a bit too hard to show the proper build of it, but I'm excited to show you the final product. So I'm looking forward to showing it. So I'm going to show you the farms in just a second, but I thought why not just kind of make a quick time lapse of the whole frog transportation, because it was just chaotic from the snow area, which is at my new base area. And yeah, chaotic, as you're probably going to see with the whole transportation. But I thought I would use this time to chat a little bit about the channel. And I know, again, I've been a bit quiet and I have not uploaded, but my creativity on Minecraft recently has been very low. Like, this episode has been about procrastinating, and there's been so many things I've done to procrastinate, and I showed you just a bunch, or like a little bit of them, but there was probably a bunch more I could have showed. But it's just been a bit rough, and I've been having a hard time creative wise, I guess you could say, and I haven't felt the same inspiration to do things, which has annoyed me a lot. And that's why I like the build with this frog light farm, for example. That was one of the small lights I've had where I've been feeling like, oh wow, I could actually do something. But my new base, for example, I wanted to build more of, but I haven't been able to get it right in my head yet. So I've been testing it and been trying to do a test build, but I'm still working on it, and that's why it's kind of taking me so long to get out new episodes. So I'm just gonna apologize for it, and I know I apologize a lot, and I know like you guys support me a lot, so I'm just grateful for that. But it has been a struggle, and I've been having a struggle recently with a couple of things and just been going through some stuff that has also made it hard. And it's kind of hard for me to maybe open too much up about it, but some of you might know a little bit about it. But it's just been a little bit of a challenge recently, and it's kind of annoying because I love this game and I care so much for it, and I think I sometimes care too much about how it looks that I sometimes forget to enjoy the small things, and that's where I've been struggling a bit. So for example, like transporting these frogs were fun. I had a laugh about that. But I've been working on some other things that hopefully are coming out soon as well. Some other series and some other ideas I could do. Give some more variety, so it's not only Fellowship on my channel. I love this whole server and the people on here, and I'm having so much fun, and I have a big ambition for my new base. Might have to tweak it down a little bit because it might be too big, I don't know, but definitely have things to get started in. So I'm excited to get on with it and like show you guys what I'm planning on and what I actually have visualized, and hopefully I can execute it and not get too imposter syndrome over not being able to complete it. And yeah, let me just show you the frog base, and I can probably chat a little bit more about it later again. So as you guys can see, we're pretty much done with placing in the powdered snow in this one, which I'm kind of satisfied with. I think we're done with that. Yes, cool. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to go up and get the magma cube down. Spawning down. If you're new here and haven't seen an episode on here before, we have silk touch spawners on here, so that's why we can do these things. You see, this is the middle block, then 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna place them like so and so. I just need to go up a little bit and remove these on top because we don't want to destroy the yields. I'm gonna go down here and then I'm gonna get my rockets before I get attacked and fly out. So there you have it. We have the first one done. I'm gonna continue this with the other ones. It's a bit late over here where I am right now. Oh wait, I picked up another one. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna copy this into the other ones, and then hopefully we will be able to get a lot of frog lights. As you can see, I have started up like a automated system. I should push these out, but they didn't. I'm just gonna restart them myself. Go. Like that one started. Okay, cool. That one actually started itself, so that was good. I don't know. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I have to keep an eye out, but it's basically just a chunk or like a minecart unloader, so it unloads everything and drops it in here. So I guess we will be seeing the yields of it. I'm gonna be AFKing a little bit after I'm done, and then let's see how effective it is. So we have AFK'd in total at each farm for like an hour. So I've done like half an hour over there, half an hour in the center there, and then half an hour here and half an hour there. Because yeah, you have to be a certain amount of blocks away from the spawners. But from that, we got pretty much like a little over. As you can see, I have gotten a little bit more. But I went to the shopping district and put some of them up for sale. So pretty good one. So I'm kind of satisfied, and the frog faces is just amazing to look at. I'm really enjoying to look at them. It's just, yeah, it's one of those moments where I just feel like I did something I really enjoyed. So I'm really happy about it. The next project I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be building the bottom of the island. So just a quick time lapse. And while we have this time lapse, I thought I could maybe just chat a little bit more. And as you saw there, the frog lights was like one of those things I was like, oh great, I actually did something I thought was amazing. And I need more of those moments. I'm working on it, and I really want to do more. The island here, for example, is just one of those things to get my head off things and just get on with something and do something. And that's really what this episode is about, because sometimes when we procrastinate a lot, and that's kind of my thought process, it's just about getting started with something and get some things done. And that's kind of what I've been hoping on to do. And I have a couple of more things I need to do before I start the base for next episode, but I definitely have a plan on doing that. But I just hope it will go well. This episode is of course going to be shorter because with a lot of procrastinating, there's not a lot of, you could say, content in procrastinating. I don't know. Sometimes you can get away with creating content without doing anything really, but not really in this episode. It's been more like I needed my time to do it, and I guess it's just a process and it's just a phase, and sometimes you see other creators have the exact same thing. And I guess that's just a part of my learning curve as well at the moment, trying to figure out what works for me, what doesn't work for me. But I hope you're still in for the journey with me in it. So since the whole time lapse, I've been going to a couple of deep darks with some of the other fellows. And as you can see now, I have Swift Snake free and I have a lot of footage. And when I say a lot, I mean probably like 5 hours of footage. I could turn into an episode. But if you're still watching, I'm gonna try to set a goal, a goal for likes for this video, let's just say like that, of 25. If I get 25 likes in this video, I'm gonna make an episode about the deep dark and try to put something together that's gonna look cool. And when this video is about to end, you're gonna get a teaser of it, just to make you think if you want to like this video. But as well, before we end up, I just went to spawn and other bases and looked, and I got some inspiration. Like, just looking at this class is a freaking chicken. I didn't even know. Like, it's just amazing to see what the other fellows are doing, and I'm like blown away by it. And as well, we have this whole new area over here. Holy moly, I haven't even seen this. I haven't been to spawn to look at this, but like, oh wow, I'm blown away. Like, people on here are so good builders, and that's kind of like what I hope to be able to do. But I don't know if I can, and that's why I'm procrastinating, because I get too hesitant and I don't know what to do. And as well, someone has built a lazy river, and if you don't know what that is, it's kind of a cool concept that all these boat just floats around. And I'm just gonna wrap up the episode by sitting here with a llama in a boat, and hopefully it's, I don't know if I was supposed to sit on the llama instead. Oh well, I don't know. Hopefully I don't mess anything up. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as well, I have hopefully some other things coming out on the channel soon, which I hope is going to be amazing as well. I'm kind of excited for it, and just to work with other people as well and do things. And as well, for more episodes to come, I have plans for the next episode. As I said, I haven't shown you guys the other bases I looked at to try to get inspiration, because next episode we're going to be participating in a server event where we have to visit. And I have to do some preparation to that, because there's some new people on here that doesn't have elytras yet. So I'm gonna be doing some stuff on there as well to that next episode to make that ready, so people can come to my base too to find the treats or what it's gonna be. But I'll explain it more when we get there. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you to listening to all my rambling. I guess it's been a lot of talking and thoughts today, but I just appreciate it, because yeah, there's been a lot of thoughts going on in my head recently about these things. And one of the main things is I haven't felt like I have been good enough or are good enough to do these things I'm doing. So kind of felt like, you know, what am I doing here? But I just appreciate you guys watching and like showing the support you do. So thank you so much for doing that, and I'll see you all next episode. I'm so curious, but like, you know what they say, the curiosity killed the cat? This has been the longest he's been here though. But down on the south side of the city, there's a lot of open cave systems. So I just dug in straight there every time I heard him.
Yeah.
Warden takes notice angrily.
Oh, Warden groans angrily.
Is it the zombie?
Maybe.
Must
Yeah,
be
his heart's beat. He's raging now.
Can he smell us?
Maybe he can smell us.
Oh,
oh, did he hit you?
Yeah.
Sonic blast?
Yeah. Oh,
oh
geez.
No, he popped a totem, quick. How can he sense us up there?
Oh, another one.